Yo, what's up? Welcome everybody to the Chop Shop. It's your boy Big Game James, and alongside of me is the musicologist A Reed. Reed, what's happening, man?
What's good, big game, man? How you living? How you living, brother? How you living?
Man, let me start this. I am good, man. Um, Jay Stocks couldn't make it tonight. He had some obligations, so he is out and about. You know, the buff and nerd is out buff and nerding. Anyway, if
As
this is your
always.
if your first time checking us out, please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know that every time that we drop brand new content. Also, you can catch us on your favorite platforms: Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. So you don't have to just watch us; you can also listen to us. So, hey, Reed, man, the NFL draft just took place. Did
Yes,
you
it did,
did, did,
man. Yes,
did
yes,
you
it
did you
did.
peep it out? Did you? And now
Come on, man. I was here with y'all.
I know, but no,
I
listen,
was here
I'm
with
talking about after day one because I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was a great idea to do a live coverage of the draft. Hey dog, by the 32nd pick, or 31st pick, because it was on 31 in the first round since the Dolphins had one suspended. By the time we got to the last pick, I felt like I was just talking to keep talking. Like I was
you.
tired,
Man,
bro.
look, I didn't realize that it. I didn't realize it was gonna be 4 hours long, man. But we really stuck it out there and did that, man. It was fun. It was fun
Man,
though.
it was
I'm
a
saying
real
a
good
lot of analysis that we had in between all of those teams, man. So that was a good look. But
yeah.
I did to answer your question. I did. I did kind of keep up, with it after. I think it's like usually for me, like the first, second, and possibly the third picks are the ones that I really like truly care about because I just want to make
Got
sure that they got their needs. You know what I'm
got it.
saying?
Early
Then
knee.
after
Okay.
that, it's just like, so. But congratulations to everybody that got drafted.
Oh yes.
Everybody that's about to start their new journey.
That
Congratulations,
dream, that,
man. You
that
are
dream
doing
come
a
true. Yes,
dream that
sir.
that a million other people want to do, man. So congratulations. I hope each and every one of y'all do what y'all supposed to do, man.
Now, so looking at it though, and you said that you like the first, second, and third pick. I feel you on that. Now I feel a little different in a way, Reed, and it may just be because of where I got drafted. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I still watch the entire draft. I may not pay as close attention to the fifth, the sixth, seventh, and eighth round. I'm eighth. You know I ain't paying attention. I just added the eighth round to the goddamn draft. It's only seven. Um, I watched the draft, but I'll still go back and check those picks out later if I don't see it live and try to, especially like Tampa, and try to research a little bit about those guys that got late because I want to see if they're gonna be like the next big game, like the ones who a lot of people said didn't have a chance or be a camp body, not make it, and then hang on to make it and have a good career. Is guys we talk about all the time that end up with that storied career. So I still pay a little bit more attention, probably than a lot of people to those late rounds. And now, not even that. Brock Purdy got me wanting to see Mr. Irrelevant now. I missed it this year, but it'll still make you go back and look it up because all the things they call it Mr. Irrelevant. They get a paid trip in the weekend and all this other stuff. And it's really become a thing, man.
So I mean, is the Mr. Relevant always the very, very last pick?
Yeah,
Is that what
so
that is?
so if you ever hear Mr. Irrelevant, it's straight up because you were the last player drafted in the NFL draft. Because after that,
That's
it all starts free agency. Free agents get signed, and so like
that's
they
messed up.
call, and it's crazy because you think about it. It's an honor to be drafted, right? But just to have that label put on you, Mister Irrelevant, like
Yeah.
you got drafted, but that shit don't matter. You was the last man taken, like damn. But somebody like Brock Purdy showing that don't write me off just because I was Mister Irrelevant, right?
He was Mr. Relevant, ended up being the starting quarterback of the 49ers. Just saying, crazier
Right.
things have happened.
It,
You
it's
can't write
it's
anybody
crazy,
out.
man. It is crazy. So,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people asked me, and Stoggs asked me last night, if you had to grade your team's draft, what grade would you give them? And I told him I don't think that's a fair assessment, bro. I don't think it's fair to grade drafts only because you really don't know until you see them play. Like you can see some things that look great on paper, and then by the time you watch, you might go like, "Ooh, this didn't really pan out like I thought it would." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And you see how media, the big media shows, they like once the draft is done, they always come out with the top ranked grades for each
Mm-hmm.
team, who ranked the best, as far as draft wise. And I mean, I kind of agree with you. It's really kind of hard to sit there and place a grade if you ain't seen these guys play down in the professional sense.
Right.
Um, it's more or less you're just grading on the potential of what these guys can possibly do. So um, I think those grades usually just come assuming as if did the teams take care of the needs that they were looking for?
Right.
Did they make themselves better at where they needed to get the help at? Did they get the help that they needed when they drafted?
Right.
So
Right.
I guess that would be the ultimate grade. I think that's what they go by. But
And I think
I
I
feel
think
you
that's
though. I feel
and I
you.
think that's right, Reed. I think you saying that makes a lot of sense because this is my thing. And like I know when it came to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and you saw my face when Kalijah Kancey got drafted out of Pitt, I was excited. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people mad at that pick that are Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans. But I'm like, that's why I said every team's board is different. And fans have to realize this. General managers and coaches don't draft to appease fans. Like I said, the
Mhm.
ones who do it like that, they're not general managers for long. You have to get the right fit and the right need for whatever it is you're doing to build on your team. So to me,
Facts.
when you look at it, you really got to look at our first three picks with the Buccaneers off the chain. Kalijah Kancey, D tackle out of Pitt, Cody Mott, offensive lineman out of North Dakota State, and then Yaya Diaby, defensive end out of Louisville. So we got
Mhm.
the edge that we needed. We got an offensive lineman that's like a Swiss Army knife. This dude, yes, he went to FCS North Dakota State, but he was the offensive lineman of the year. And when he went to the Senior Bowl playing against, D1 guys and, big name guys, that's all, supposed to be the best of the best in college football that could play in the Senior Bowl. He played offensive tackle, right side, left side. He played both guards and he played center. He played down the
Mhm.
entire line. We got this
Mhm.
dude in the second round and he ain't got no front teeth. You got to love that. You got to love it. And then with Shaq Barrett being hurt, what I'm saying? I know it ain't a Buccaneers show, y'all, but, we got to talk about it because it is what it is. But and with Shaq Barrett being injured last year, coming back,
Prayer,
and now
prayers
about
for his
to go,
family too.
yeah, and prayers out to the Bear family, man, because I cannot even imagine. Don't want to, what that must be. I mean, that got to be a hard situation. We don't
Definitely.
know what kind of state of mind he might even be in this year. Not, and not trying to take away, but like his well being, his wife's well being, his other kids' well being, and mental state is way more important than anything he could ever do for the Buccaneers this year.
Facts.
And
Facts.
that's straight up talk. And but to go out and get somebody that they thought could come in and help that edge, it was a great pickup for them to get Yaya Diaby because he's long, he can get out to the passer. He's got to work on his run, but he doesn't have to come in and be a killer right away. But I think he fits that Todd Bowles defense. So, like, just looking at 1 through 3, I'm happy with the Buccaneers picks. And then they got a wide receiver in the 6th round that I think could be a special teams game changer, and Trey Palmer out of Nebraska.
Mm. Mm.
So,
I hear you, man.
I'm excited about our picks. Anybody stand out for Cincinnati from you, man? That when you go back and look at it.
Look, definitely, because I know we did our thing, and that Miles Murphy pick. Like, I was really seeing if they was gonna go for a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Just another added weapon for Joe Burrow in that offense. But then again, you look back at that offense, they're killer regardless, man. They're killer,
Right.
regardless. So to see them do those first three picks, Miles Murphy, the DN, the edge, DJ Turner, and then Jordan Battle, both of those
Mm-hmm.
guys DBs, those guys really set up their defense, which is, defense wins championships. And you look at the
Right.
success that Cincinnati has had these last few years. You guys went to the Super Bowl the year before, came back, went to the AFC Championship. And then I also like the fact that they're making sure that they have guys, they have speed guys, they have DBs that can cover these wide receivers in the AFC North, especially, you know, guys that can cover um, your Stephon Diggs,
Right.
guys that can cover, kind of help cover Travis Kelsey and stuff like that. Because when you're really looking at the AFC, man, your top three teams right now are pretty much Cincinnati, KC, Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So these
Can't argue
guys
that at
really
all,
got,
man.
yeah, these guys are really, really doing what they can to get. I'm proud of Cincinnati. I'm proud of Cincinnati. And they got this wide receiver that I'm interested in seeing, man. And I can't say Andreas is Sevos or something like that. The dude from Princeton.
All right, so
I'm
yeah,
interested to
Jordan
see what
battle
he's
in the
gonna
third.
do,
What
man.
what I'm trying to look. I got y'all's picks up right here, and y'all got, hey man, the kid Charlie Jones in round 4 pick, little wide receiver out of
Yeah,
Purdue. That's gonna be a
yeah,
good one for you guys too. Chase Brown, running back
yeah,
out of Illinois. Okay, so in the
yeah,
6th round, okay, 6'3", 200 pounds. He's a big wide receiver, man. Hey, and
yeah,
I'm not trying to be funny. He went to Princeton. He's smart. You
yeah,
got a smart wide receiver probably too. But
yeah.
that's gonna be interesting to see. And the thing is, like 6th, 7th round picks, especially when they're at the skill positions, those are always great picks because they have to help special teams. And so you
Hmm.
get someone that can play special teams, contribute special teams, yet learn the offense and the playbook and get worked in occasionally when they need to, or even see if they end up standing out, from showing what they do one situation and doing it another one. Man, that's not bad at all. At all, man. I like those picks, y'all. For sure.
I'm excited. I'm excited for my boys, man. Let's go ahead and take it home, Cincinnati. Let's go ahead and get our name off this no championship list, man.
How do you think they fare this year, Reed, going into? I mean, I know it's going to be a lot more stuff coming out the mini camps and OTAs and training camp starts, but just coming off of what y'all did last year, what y'all did free agent wise, because y'all did lose your one safety to the Atlanta Falcons. That was, a pretty big blow. But other than that, seems like everything should probably be fine, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean we lost Jesse Bates, but I mean that's why we drafted Dax Hill. You know,
Okay.
that's why I mean we got replacements, man. We got younger replacements.
Okay.
To be there, and you hear everybody when they get to, especially come to football, man. Everybody says Super Bowl or bust, but you know us, man. We're some realistic people. Um,
Right. Right.
it's hard for me not to say for Cincinnati Super Bowl or bust because we've
Okay.
been there. We was that close to get to actually winning it against the Rams,
Right.
and then
Right.
coming back the next season, we're in the AFC Championship game again. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I think at this point now, man, Cincinnati has their eyes on winning that championship and bringing it home. And I think if anybody's going to lead them to it, man, to the promised land, it's definitely Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's going to get a ring, bro. He's gonna get a ring
I
some
think
way,
he
some way.
does. I
He's
hope
just
he does. I hope he does. But as we saw this year, it's hard to get back, bro. It is hard to get back.
it is though. It
Although
is
I
though.
think
It
they
is.
have the pieces in place and are adding to it where it's not impossible, which is the good thing. But bro, it's tough. And everybody,
Yeah, yeah.
see, no one's gonna underestimate the Cincinnati Bengals, dog. That's what it's gonna come down. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
y'all not surprising nobody. Y'all not sneaking up on nobody. Everybody, when that game come up, they strapping their boots ready to try to hit y'all in the mouth because they know, y'all got a lot of weapons and people that they have to deal with.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that is what it is right there. So Cincinnati wins. I say Tampa Bay wins. I know it's way too early, Reed. Way, way too early to sit up here and say, who do you like in the NFC? Who do you like in the AFC? But shit, I'm gonna ask, who you like?
I mean, again, it's gonna be tough for me to not go against Cincinnati.
Right.
And I'm not saying it is just me being a homer. They're being my squad. It's just you looking at the squad from top to bottom. It's hard for me not to say that. But then again, like I just said, your top threes right now in my book is always right now. It's Cincy, KC, and Buffalo. Although I feel like Buffalo was kind of like on that end. I don't know, man. Josh Allen got to start showing me something that he can actually be a threat come playoff time.
Yeah.
In the NFC, dang, bro, Philly still looks a little bit scary.
Yeah.
It just seems like Philly kind of just that. Yeah, we finna call them the Philly Bulldogs this year.
Yeah, we are. Hey, but Reed, you know what? The Philadelphia did some good things. We got to see how it transition. No doubt. They made some moves. He did his thing. But, hey, man, the team I'm most intrigued to see in the NFC this year, motherfucking Detroit, man. And tell me a year ago, 6 months ago even, I was sitting here like, dog, I can't wait to see what Detroit does. Dude, I really can't wait to see what the Lions do.
I kind of agree with you. I see you on that. Yeah. And that's crazy to even say, bro. That's crazy to even say.
Yeah. Philly did get swift because Detroit decided to go with the rookie out of Alabama that they got
Gibbs.
in the first round. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. They made the picks that they needed to make to see if it's gonna work, man. And like Grip just said it, it's hard to go against the Chiefs right now just because they are defending Super Bowl champs. Are they gonna be contested? Yeah. They got to watch out for Buffalo. They're gonna have to watch out for your Bengals. Now, the question is, Lamar Jackson, he got his bread. He ready to strap it up and really play. Is Baltimore back to being a contender with what they done free agency and draft wise with Lamar Jackson getting his bag, bro?
Tough for me to say. I still think Baltimore still is ahead of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
As far as having a better team.
So you mean ranking your division? Cool. You got to say you got Bengals 1.
I would have Ravens 1.
2.
I would say Bengals 1, Ravens 2. I was gonna say right now, Browns possibly 3, Pittsburgh 4.
Okay, okay. I was wondering what.
But the crazy thing about it, 2, 3, and 4 can be interchangeable.
Oh, for sure.
2, 3, and 4 can be interchangeable.
You were injury away from having that totally shook up. Yeah,
it can be interchangeable. That's what I'm saying. So
now, Brian,
it'd be interesting.
You saying bolts up, Brian? Type in that chat, man. What you think about the draft of the bolts? Did they get better?
Shout out to my boys. My boys Brian and my boy Grip.
Checking it out. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Grip is a Colts fan. Indianapolis Colts fan.
Okay.
So,
let's see something.
Yeah.
You see that in the background, right? That's a game worn Big Game James edition.
Yeah.
Naptown.
He said he started watching.
Now, that's an interesting pick to me because all the intangibles, the strong arm, fast, big, if he can get it together, he has a promising future. The thing is Indianapolis going to force Anthony Richardson on the field too fast. And that's what I hope they don't do, man. Anthony Richardson is not. Yeah. Anthony Richardson isn't ready to just start right away. He's not ready.
You made an interesting comment. You made an interesting comment when we was doing the draft and said how, sometimes you have these fans that are out there wanting to see, the new guy. Shit. I'm sure like last year the Steelers was Steelers was begging for, them Steelers fans was begging for Pickett
Yeah,
to be out there. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yep.
You you don't want these guys to go in there too quick, too fast. You want them to learn the system the best way possible, especially if these guys are gonna be your future. But then you turn it around and you look at issues like Carolina Panthers with Bryce Young, and you look at the Houston Texans with CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
You telling me that those guys got to sit?
No, it's different for them, though. I
No,
think
those guys. Yeah,
those
for
guys
them,
have
they're
to
going to
play.
be day one. Yeah,
Now you
Joe
want them,
Burrow had to play.
and the thing is, CJ Stroud could sit if the game was moving too fast for him behind Davis Mills if he had to, but I don't think he has to. But you also though, Reed, you look at those two quarterbacks compared to Richardson, how they played
Mhm.
throughout the entire season, and how CJ Stroud was killing with going to Marvin Harrison Jr. against Georgia. And if Marvin Harrison Jr. does not get hurt, Ohio State wins that game and goes to the national championship game. Because Marvin
Yes, they do.
Harrison Jr. was
Yes, they
murdering the
do.
Georgia secondary, right?
Yes, they
Those
do.
guys showed they could play in big games and make big plays. Every time Anthony Richardson was in a big game, something bad was happening to him. He played okay at times this year, showed great promise, but also had some games where it was like, what the hell is he doing? Sit down. You know what I mean? Like, I think he could have used another year. But at the same time, I'm not mad at no young person for going to get their bag and fulfilling their dream, dog. If that's what he was ready to
Never.
do,
Never.
yeah, they had to. So, hey, let's see what Brian said right here. I'm gonna put that comment up. Chargers solidified the wide receiver position. We gotta re-sign Eckler. I agree with that. Picked up a nice linebacker we didn't get, significantly better through the draft. So to picking late in every round, but we didn't get worse. And like we said all the
I
time,
agree.
you don't really know until you know. You pick what was there available to you that was gonna help you. So, like I said, every team's board is different. Every team has a plan going in. Those those guys know what they wanted to get better, and they know who they liked and valued. And when they got them there at that position, if it's somebody you love, you roll the dice on them.
You got one squad that you kind of secretly just root for, like you just. I mean, they may not be your favorite team, but you just want to see them just do good.
Hmm. Who would that be for me? Reed, I think that changes from me year to year. Because sometimes I think it's players. Like they in your division. I want I want my boys' teams to do because like see me and you ain't got no divisional beef. You over in the AFC North doing your thing.
Yeah.
I'm down in the NFC South. So I don't your Bengals do good, cool. But I ain't gonna lie. I low key want Lamar Jackson to have success and do good. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
So yeah, that's a
I feel
team
you.
that I can say
I do
like,
too a little bit. I do
yeah,
too a
I can
little
be
bit.
like, damn, come on, man, I want Lamar to win this thing. I want him to do good. I can say that. And then there's teams that I always want to see lose. Patriots,
Yeah.
unless they get the right person, unless they draft somebody I just love. Like the Patriots, I want them motherfuckers to lose every time they're on the field. And then the Cowboys. And it's not even the Cowboys. I think I want the Cowboys to do bad just so they fans can shut up.
Man. Yeah, I feel, man.
Who's you low-key root for? I mean, if there's somebody that you low-key rooting for, who is it?
No, believe it or not, and I've always told Brian, man, I've always liked the Chargers, man. I have always liked the Chargers.
Okay.
And just watching them, man. Look, they had from Junior Seau to
Ooh, so you going back, like Sayal, Harrison, LaDainian,
man,
all of that.
dog.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. We were kind of following the Chargers a little bit back in the day, man. They wasn't like my favorite team, but it was just one of them teams that, man, like you just kind of want to. It's like that they're like that one team that they're trying to get there, and then when you think they're gonna get there, they don't get there. And it's like you just right there. You can't, but you just can't get over the hump. So it's shout out to Brian for being a diehard fan, though, man. I feel you on that, man. But much love to the Chargers. But yeah, that'll probably be that one team. And I'm trying to think if it's any other one. But usually that's usually like the one team I just kind of look on the outside and just be like, I wonder how they, I wish they would bring back the Houston Oilers.
So you want the Texans to change their name to the Oilers? Because they already got a team in Houston. But
I miss the Oilers, dog. I miss the Oilers, man. Big game, look. You've been in the sport way longer than I have, man. And I grew up watching some of the greatest ever to play the game. But I grew up watching classic, authentic jerseys, classic, authentic teams, names, players, you know, your Buccaneers and the creamsicles, man. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks when they had the royal blue.
With the silver helmet before
the
the Navy came
helmet,
along.
You know what I'm saying?
The Steve Largent Seahawks.
You see what I'm saying, man? Houston
Chris
Oilers,
Warren.
Man. You know, the baby blues with the whites and the reds with the, I mean.
And Brian, you're right. The Titans do still own the rights to the name Oilers. They would have to sell that back to Houston if Houston were to change, but that's not going to happen. Hey, maybe you can talk them into doing a throwback game where they wear them Oilers uniforms. Like, you know, they were still the Oilers for the first couple of years in Tennessee.
Huh? Yeah. I saw a couple of people with the Oilers jerseys, man, on that draft over there at Tennessee.
Yeah, man. It was that baby blue and that red, dog. It was something about it with that little oil rig on the side of the helmet,
dog. It's classic,
it's hard not to like that, dog. They man. You know,
come on.
Spencer Tillman, man, all the different boys down there in Houston, man, yeah.
All time. What's your all-time favorite jersey, though?
Man,
all-time favorite jersey.
I got a couple of them, and the old Falcons uniform. You know, growing up in Georgia, I used to like that old red with the black bird on there. Yes, sir, with the silver pants. I like those uniforms. Hey, man, a team that I said I can't stand watching winning. I used to like the Patriot with the Patriot on there hiking the football.
Old school Patriot. Old school Patriot.
Yeah. And then, to me, a uniform that just love them, hate them, whatever, you can't go wrong with. That damn Las Vegas, the Raiders, dog. That silver and black, that's just, hey, this shit is what it is, dog. Silver and black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. That's probably another team that I would kind of be looking on the outside to see if they do good, man. They had that 1 year that they almost got to, but shit, lost in that AFC championship.
Brian, Oiler isn't politically correct anymore, kind of like the Washington Bullets. Now, the Bullets changed their name back in the day because of the violence in D.C., the gun violence. I still miss the Washington Bullets, and it just, I don't know what it was with the hands up on the L.
2 hands up, yeah.
It was awesome, dog. And you know, they brought it back when they did the DC logo on their uniforms, but that was good as well. Brian, that was a good one for real. And then I ain't gonna lie to you, Reed. I like the Buccaneers creamsicles now. When I was a kid, I wasn't crazy about that Buccaneer, man. When I got drafted by the Bucs, that was going into year 3 of the new uniforms, and I was like, thank God we ain't wearing them ugly ass orange jerseys no more. And it wasn't until like I became part of the franchise and kind of get the story history, how they even came up with how they came up with the Buccaneer, and they had a contest in the paper to draw something, and they came up with Buccaneer Bruce, and they picked up the colors based off of like different moods in Florida. Shit was crazy, man. Like they had a whole concept behind it, how they came up with it. And, you know, it ran for a while, and people were just like, man, what the hell is this? What's this?
That creamsicle fire, dog.
This is the thing. They came out with the creamsicle and got obliterated for like the first 5 years of existence. I believe it's one of those things where if you come out and win in that, people embrace it more. I think it was one of them things where when the Glazers came in and bought the team, they just wanted to overhaul and change. Like they wanted a whole new identity to it. So that's why they came up with the pewter and red and the flag and the whole nine.
I understand.
But I am really glad that they're gonna pay homage this season to the creamsicles and the throwbacks, man. I think it's what's needed.
No doubt. Shout out, man. Shout out.
Yeah, man. So I know you've been watching this NBA basketball, dog.
Little bit, man. Mavs ain't in it, so I really don't care too much.
Okay.
But I'm keeping my eyes on it, though. I'm keeping my eyes on it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've watched more NBA playoff basketball this playoff season than I have in a long time. But I'm kind of like you, Reed. If my team is out of it, dog, I'm like, damn, whatever. K Rocks, I'll watch the championship, the finals when it come down to, close to being decided and settled.
Yeah.
But this year, dog, these games been locked in. I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy Butler done made me an NBA playoff fan, dog. Jimmy Butler been out there killing it, man, and balling. And so he really been making me kind of pay attention to the damn Miami Heat. What's going on? Because I thought Giannis and the Bucks was going to take care of Miami, bro.
I think we all did. And they
Grip,
that.
the Lakers got lucky, Grip. The Lakers got lucky.
It's man, look, I wanted to, Stoggs ain't here, man. And I kind of want to pose this question to both y'all, but I was talking to my brother, man, my big bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was talking to one of his friends actually. And he said, man, he said he thought about it and he kind of understood. So, and I'm gonna pose this question to you. It's a lot of which players are actually superstars and which guys are actually all stars. Because everybody can't be a superstar.
Damn, that's a good one, Reed.
And the way that he had posed it and said it, he's like, well, you got to look at the guys. The superstars are the guys who can constantly take their teams to the playoffs, constantly take their teams to a championship. So you're looking at guys like LeBron, you're looking at guys like Steph, guys that you can literally, they can put the team on their back and will them to win all the way, or as far as they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Right. He said there's really a difference of a lot of guys, and he started naming he says, you got LeBron as a superstar, but guys like Dame Lillard would be an all-star.
And I think we've had that conversation, and I think you watch it and see how things are panned out for Dame. It's hard to argue that, but to me, who solidified themselves as a superstar now is Jimmy Buckets. I think Jimmy Butler. Now, Miami hadn't gone and won anything yet, but to do that with Duncan Robinson out and Bam Adebayo not Adebayo, Oladipo being out, who's a solid NBA player, and to be able to get it done, Jimmy Butler is a super. Hey, hold on, your boy Grib said Dame is super noted. I mean, he's super known. Dame doesn't play like a superstar, Grip. I don't think so, man.
How far has his name gotten Portland though, man? Look, this is all a matter of opinion, of course. It's all a matter.
Yeah, that's all it is. Right.
I'm not saying that Dame is not a good player. Dame is an exquisite, an amazing fucking player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to ask yourself, can Dame take Portland? Can Dame put Portland on his back and will them guys to the playoffs? Can he do that and will those guys all the way to the Western Conference Championship?
So let me ask you this, Reed, since talk about some guys that's still in the playoffs. And this guy scored 30 plus points last night, 21 rebounds. Anthony Davis. But now, is Anthony Davis an all-star or is he a superstar?
Damn.
Because you posed the question.
I say all-star.
Oh.
I say all-star. And I say this because Anthony Davis doesn't stay healthy enough. Put it like this. If AD, you put it like this. Let's say LeBron wasn't on the Lakers.
Uh-huh.
AD, and it's AD's team. Would AD literally be the guy that you would trust to take those guys all the way to the championship? Could he stay healthy enough to take those guys all the way to the championship? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could you put the game on AD's back and expect to get you 50, 60, wins or however,
AD
however
can't do it without, he can't. And you know how I know that? Because he couldn't do it in New Orleans when he was the man. So no, he can't do it by himself. He needs help. He is a star, but he's not a superstar. He has a superstar name, and they want him to be the next guy, But no.
You have to have a couple of commercials. You have to name. Yeah. I mean, look at KD. How would you
Yeah.
feel about KD? KD All Star and KD Superstar. Can
KD's a
KD put a
superstar.
squad on his back?
Yeah.
I think superstar.
I
I've
think
always
so
thought
too.
superstar.
Stock said otherwise that one show, but I still think that KD's a star. Now, John Morant just got a big commercial of him, going to the gym,
Ah,
driving.
Ja,
But I'm not buying the
Ja All
Grizzlies.
Star.
I'm not buying that. They're trying to force the narrative to make him that guy. So
Ja is All Star.
hold on,
Ja is
put it
All
back up
Star.
again. Actual superstars are Bron, Steph, John, and KD.
I give you Bron, Steph. I give you KD, but I ain't gonna give you Ja.
I can't give you Ja yet.
I
He
can't
just
give you Ja.
he gotta make up for the strip club.
You know.
And B can be that guy, but he just stay hurt too much. And he got out of being hurt for a while. Now he back hurt again. Is he even playing tonight? The game's on. Yep. And B played tonight. And B is playing tonight. And the Celtics are up 57-49. If you know what I'm saying, if y'all getting tired of that, just watch Reed and I, and you can just listen to us and watch the basketball game.
Let me see. Brian, but yeah, lost some time, but he's gonna be next gen superstar easily.
Yeah. I can see that, but he just hadn't quite reached that pinnacle yet. To me, he's on the verge of being that next superstar, but it's coming. It's coming, Brian. That's what I think, man. It's hard to argue that one.
Ja needs to change his way of playing though.
Yeah, he can't just keep dunking on
Ja
everybody.
he needs to change his way of playing, or he's gonna have
Grip,
a
I don't think
short
we forgot about Giannis. I
career.
mean, we didn't say it, but I would
Oh
give
no.
you that. I believe Giannis is a superstar, and that press conference he
Yeah.
had was
Yeah.
off the chain, dog. It was funny because Giannis took that shit personally. That reporter struck a nerve with Giannis. He said, "You don't win every championship. Was Michael Jordan bad?" Giannis was mad, dog. He was feeling it because he said the dude asked him the same question 2 years in a row, and it just got under his damn skin. But I like
Yeah, man.
Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis is that guy. So Reed, if you're not crazy about what's going on in the playoffs right now, when do you watch the final? Or do you have a favorite, of what's left?
I'm gonna pay attention to the final. No, I'm not saying that I'm not paying attention because I am paying attention.
Got
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just dropping everything to go watch a playoff game right now.
you would be locked
You
in
know
if
what
the
I'm
Mavs
saying?
ran. They're not in, so if you catch it, you catch it,
Yeah,
but
I
you're
would.
not just running to the TV.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Makes sense.
Although I do want to say good job to the Sacramento Kings. Y'all really, Kings came back, did they, they did that thing. They pushed Golden State to 7 games. But I knew
That's just a
that
young team.
yeah, but I knew that 7 game G State was just gonna come out. And Steph drops 50 on that ass. Come on, bro.
Dude.
That's just Steph is just unreal.
Crazy,
Steph
man.
is unreal.
Crazy. Dude, they had
Um,
3 players last night that all had 6 3-pointers and still lost to the Lakers, man. But I think that was just because
if Jordan Poole didn't throw up that stupid ass
that was a
shot,
dumb shot. That was a dumb shot. But we gotta give the Lakers credit for Vanderbilt playing defense on Steph the way he did in that fourth quarter, man.
facts, though.
Dude played some
Facts,
damn
though.
good defense, man.
Facts, though.
He played some good defense. And yeah, Jordan
This
Poole
is going to be a very interesting. No, go ahead.
when Jordan Poole shot that shot, I was like, "Oh, this game over." Because he was just wait. He wanted to be Steph in that moment. Take another dribble and take a better shot, bro. It just wasn't.
Did you see Steph? Did you see his reaction?
Yeah, but Steph had to pass it to him, and then Steph he didn't move to get the ball back. I mean, Poole had to shoot it, but it's the shot he took. It was 9 seconds left. You got 2 dribbles to get closer, or let Steph run off another screen away, then getting the ball to the corner and let him shoot it. But yeah, Steph was supposed to. He threw his hand. He was like, Steph was hot.
Yeah. I think interestingly enough, this is actually a very exciting series. I think this is a very entertaining series. It's Golden State and Lakers.
I think it's gonna be a good one. You're right.
My take, I lean more towards Golden State, but at the same time, Lakers can fuck around and win this one.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. The team that I look at more or less in the West this year is gonna be Denver. I don't think
hey,
I
hey,
don't think
dog.
it, see, and no one talks about Denver. That's the thing. No one talk about Denver, bro.
Reed.
And I'm glad they giving it to the fucking Phoenix Suns. Can't stand motherfucking Booker. I can't stand y'all. Y'all kiss my ass. And I used to be a big Phoenix fan back in the day, but these new Phoenix Suns can kick rocks. And I hope you
Man,
stub your toes.
hey, dog. I think this might actually be the year that the Nuggets get it done in the West, dog. I think you're
Dog.
right. I think I think this is the year that they get it done. I've always said, like, last couple of years, I was like, oh man, Joker overrated. He should have been the league MVP. I can't believe this, can't believe that. But Denver's kind of playing with a chip on the shoulder, like, dude, don't nobody even believe that we supposed to be as good as we are. We got to show them what the hell's going on.
Denver's probably the most complete team that I've seen, dog. I'm saying if Denver get up to the championship, shit, bro. Whoever coming out
Yeah,
the East gonna have a hell of a ride, dog. Hell of a
man.
ride. And low key out the East. Miami, man.
I said that earlier today to one of my students. They said, Coach, who you like out the East? I said, man, you don't laugh at me. I said, I can't count Miami out. I said, I just can't Miami out. I can't. Because every time I think Miami, dude, I don't think Miami had a snowball's chance of hell against Milwaukee Bucks. And here it is, boom.
Yeah.
And then they coming out now again, like, they got the Knicks, boom. Like, oh, shoot. First, I was like, nah, it's going to be the Philly or Boston. Boston's making mistakes. Like, they're winning the day, but to lose game one with Embiid not even playing, that should never happen, dog.
Yeah.
So, to me, and I'm not trying to take anything away from Mazzola, whatever the guy's name is, but if Adokwa is coaching that game, I feel like they win.
Mm.
I just think he had some bad decisions that he made in that game, and it cost him.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't know, bro. I mean, we're gonna see. Hold on, dog. Hey, your boys in the chat. Your boys in the hey man, this one of us gotta do it, dog.
Oh,
we both clicking it, so we taking it off.
Because it's hilarious, bro. Aiden is moist brisket to Joker. That is hilarious, Brian. That is hilarious.
It is. That's my
Moist
favorite cut of brisket too. I want the moist brisket.
Yeah, man, that go hard, dog. But yeah,
little
that's
fatty,
fun.
but I want that moist. Yeah. Man, for real though. But hey, NBA playoffs, man, it's going down. It's got me excited. I'm tuned in. I've been staying up late every damn night because I can't. They've been close games too. So it's like you start watching the last 5 minutes, like you can't be like, all right, I'm going to bed. It's shit you got to watch to see the outcome. Like,
You believe in it? You believe in the Knicks hype?
I know Brunson made them play different to go along with RJ Barrett and the other pieces that's there. Can they get past the Heat and do it?
Fuck no.
I don't know.
No.
Jimmy, when they play again? I thought they played tonight.
No.
That's tomorrow. Okay. The NBA scheduler downstairs told me tomorrow.
No.
So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. So you not buying the Knicks? You don't believe they?
I think right now they catch a lightning in a bottle.
But
I think it's gonna fizzle out.
Man, they've been bad for so long though. Like, isn't it time for them to ball?
Yeah, I mean it's time, but they catch a lightning in the bottle right now, and I think all them New York fans, shout out to them. I know how crunk they are. You got every right to be hyped. You got every right to be hyped, but y'all need to be realistic at the same time. Y'all are not going to the. Y'all not going to the championship. Y'all are not going to the championship.
It's just straight up, huh?
And if y'all go, if New York goes to the championship, I will publicly apologize. I will publicly apologize to them, to the damn organization, to that fan base. But I don't believe in y'all. I think he
He
catches
said
lightning in the
straight up,
bottle.
I don't believe in y'all. That's crazy,
It's
dog.
good. It's good what's going on, but I just don't. I don't.
Oh shit, man.
You
Hey,
ain't beating Miami, dog.
I wanna see them do good, but I think you're right, Reed. I just don't see it. I don't know, man. Miami done caught fire at the right time. And that's like the playoffs is a whole new season. So when you hot
Yeah,
like
I'm
fish
telling.
grease at the right time, you get it done. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think.
It
I
just
think second round playoffs is it. This gonna be it for New York, and it's gonna be the
but
end
that's
of
still
y'all
a start.
season. Y'all can celebrate that. It
That's
is a start. It is a start. It is definitely a start. But let's just be real. Y'all are not beating Miami. Y'all are not. Stephen A.
it ain't
Smith can
happening
kiss
though.
my ass. All of them. I'm just saying. Let me see. Brian says the Knicks have always had to do more with less, always playing above their talent level, even going back to the young Knicks. Never have enough talent to match up with the best. Uh Look, the New York Knicks back in the day, the John Starks, the Patrick Ewing, they that was a hell of a team. That was a hell of a team. If any team that I felt could be an honest threat um, to the Chicago Bulls back then, it was New York. But they just couldn't get past Jordan, dog. They couldn't get past Jordan, couldn't get past Pippen. Um, I mean, we've seen the highlights. We've seen the highlights.
Yeah.
What Jordan did to him on a constant basis. Pippen dunking on Ewing. I mean,
Um now
such a
Reed,
storied franchise that don't have
yep.
a championship. That's
Um
wild.
man, this last night on Big Game Sports Buzz, Jay Stoggs and I's top five was top five playoff moments all time. Since we talking playoff basketball, are there a couple
Is it
moments
is
that
it
you think of?
is it basketball?
Yeah, top five playoff moments, basketball, NBA playoffs of all time.
It's too many. It's too many to just name top
Hey,
five.
dog, when I tell you that was one of the hardest top fives, but one that I had to put in there, dog, was you probably remember this Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in like 9 seconds
I remember that. I
against the
remember that.
Knicks. Yeah.
I
So we
remember
pick
that.
stuff like that, man.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was such a good rivalry too.
Yeah.
That was a very entertaining rivalry. And you didn't even, and I hated Indiana. I couldn't stand Reggie Miller,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, that was a very good rivalry. Playoff moments, man. Look, man. Jordan still in the game, bro. Jordan still in the game against the Utah Jazz, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good one. And then also
And he did it
Jordan,
on Brian Russell. And
yeah,
just
the Jordan flu
come on,
game.
dog.
Also,
The
Jordan
flu
against the
game.
Cavaliers back in like 87, 86, 87. The one at the
Yeah,
free throw line with Sellers hugged
yeah,
him up. Um, you know, Grip, here's one I know you'll like. Uh, Kobe throwing Shaq the alley oop against Sacramento to help close that
yeah,
one out. And then also
yeah.
no, that was against Portland. My bad, against Portland in the Western in the playoffs of one year. And then you shot Big Shot Bob getting the damn deflection, and then hitting that corner shot against the goddamn Kings. That was sick. I love C Webb, man. I want to see Webb to get to the
Yeah, man.
championship, man. The Lakers just came out dismantling stuff, dog. It was crazy.
You can say that Ray Allen three in the corner when he was with
Oh,
Miami.
when it was with Miami, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy.
Shoot, man. Look, anything Dirk, man. Anything Dirk in
Ooh,
that championship run, dog.
hey, you
Anything
know
Dirk
what?
in that championship
Can't
run.
yeah. So that was a hard one. Jay Stoggs came up with that one, dog. That was one of the hardest top fives. Now, since we still talking about basketball, Reed, I wanted to ask you this, and I didn't bring I don't have the picture to bring it up. But please tell me you saw James Harden's outfit going to the game the other night.
Man, what the hell, dog? You know,
I
but
gotta
but but but
see.
but but
Go ahead.
and this is my thing, man. Shout out to Brian, shout out to Grip, man. We was all kind of talking to man a little bit. Like to me, look, when you're in this light, when you're in the limelight, when you're a superstar, whatever you're doing in your profession, entertainment, sports, whatever, when you publicly go out here and you do certain things, understand that you give the public free reign to say whatever the hell that they want to say about it, bro. So
Right.
you stepped out there and you wanted to put that on. You can't get mad at what anybody say. You know what I'm saying? You post some weird shit on your Instagrams or stuff like that. You can't get mad at what anybody say, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you publicly posting that. So I, I'm not saying
Hey,
it's
I
anything that
know.
I would have worn, but
Right.
I mean, that's Harden is kind of weird like that. You notice
Yeah,
ever
they
since he's
kind of. It's
left the Thunder, man, he's
okay.
just
See,
been yeah, he's just been different, you know. Um, who is it? Russell Westbrook. He puts on some weird shit.
yeah, he puts on
Yeah,
some
dog.
very, very weird
Yeah,
shit. Like I can't take it.
yeah.
Let's see if I can. There it is, right there, dog. There it is, right there. I think. Reed, you see it? Is it up on
Yeah, I
your
think
end?
you had it up. Hold on.
All right, here it is. It's coming.
I think you had it up for a minute and it went down. But I know what you're talking about. It's crazy. Look at
Here
that,
we go.
man.
I said this fool looked like Cookie Monster, man. He look like Cookie Monster with a
Cheers, cookie.
with a fake look. I mean, what's going on, man? I can't.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Brian, I feel you. I feel you on that. Remember LeBron with the shorts, the suit shorts, and yeah.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is
I'm not trying to make no excuse for LeBron. We all talked about that. At least that outfit is how it felt. Where do you find? This? I mean, who makes this shit be like, oh, this look good?
who's dressing you, man? Who are you allowing to dress you, man?
That's like Michael Gill, Alexander, Mike, whatever his name is, out of OKC. Did you see when he had like the cartoon boots on?
Why?
It just
Yeah, man.
like he had some Animaniac shoes on.
I'm telling you, man. They do some strange stuff, bro.
Just
Strange stuff.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
just
even like that.
fat. Uh-huh.
E- Even like that. What's that? That Met Gala that be happening every year, man. You see the outfits that be having in that
Hey
Met Gala?
man, the Met Gala.
It,
I don't
it
I
is
don't
something
get it.
strange about that shit,
I don't
dude.
get it
It
at
is
all.
something
It's like
strange about a Met
the
Gala.
weirder you are, the more attention you get. I don't know, bro.
I'm telling you, it is something
It's
strange about that Met Gala.
hilarious. The
So
Met
everybody
Gala
that
is
be going up
for
in
the
there,
moment.
everybody that go up in there and be invited up in there and be going up in there, y'all be wearing all that. Y'all are strange, man. Y'all are strange. Big game, big game. Would you get caught up in that, man? I don't care if
No,
it's a theme party or not.
I'm a little too old. I'm a little too old and just too set my ways to be Met Gala appropriate. I can't do it.
Y'all strange, man.
Grip. I've been to theme parties. I've been to 80s parties. I've been to 90s parties. Met Gala could be, but it's just weird. Like, is that where Lady Gaga had the meat on at the Met
Yes,
Gala? Or was it
man.
something else?
Yes, man. Doja Cat came out there looking like a cat.
Did you
Let's not even start.
Little Nas
Let's
X?
not even start about Lil Nas X, man. That shit was horrible, dog. Don't even post no picture on that shit. I
No,
don't
no, no.
know, dog. Dog, we the chop shop, man. We
You said don't put no Little Nas X.
hey, man. Hey, dog, this a man show, dog.
Hey, man.
I
Hey,
say, dog.
hey, that's like when NBA players are patterning themselves after entertainers like he ain't no rapper. I ain't gonna say rapper. An entertainer like Lil Nas X. We got problems in the world, man.
Say,
But,
dog. I'm just saying, man.
but that's neither here nor there. Well, shoot, man. We getting close to that time, dog. What's what you want to hit that? Would you rather first?
We can do the would you rather. We can do the would you rather. Okay, okay. Just he gotta be something else. Griff, you crazy. He gotta be something else. What would it be? I don't know. Strange.
That's keeping it
You
mild.
just call it strange. That's keeping
Yeah.
it very mild. We just call it strange. But here we go, man. Would you rather? Big game. Would you rather be the star in a TV series that has a lot of seasons? Some like Law and Order or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or would you rather be the star in a movie that has about a few sequels? Blockbuster movies, but have a few sequels. So say like I'm saying like case in point, would you rather be like a star in something like Law and Order
Mhm.
or like a star in like the Avengers?
I'm gonna take
The
Law and
Avengers
Order.
movies.
I'm gonna take Law and Order, and you might think I'm crazy. Um, you get paid for all those reruns and stuff. Like Law and Order still running now. They got new shows, and the old ones still playing, and you get all that bread from the TV deal. And then we're not even counting when they go overseas and the ad libs and all the money you get from the syndication overseas as well. I'm sure you get some movie kickbacks, but I'm feeling like that TV kickback gonna be a little bit more. Put me in the criminal court system in New York City. I'll take that Law and Order all day long, dog.
Me too. Me too. Hey, Ice T, man, you getting a lot of money from me, man. I'm
Mm.
just saying. Cause I be streaming the shit out of Law and Order. You know.
Hey,
I know they getting money from all the streams and whatnot too. So I'm
yeah,
just saying.
yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's a
I'd
that's a
rather do the TV.
that's a
I'd
that's a
rather do
that's
the
a good
TV.
one. That's a good one. Um,
Yeah.
I got a good I feel like this has got to this gotta go is a good one, dog. It's movies.
Hit me with it.
It's
Hit me
movies.
with it.
And
All
I
right.
want you may or may not have seen these, but In Too Deep with
Okay.
LL Cool J and Omar Epps. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fresh,
Okay.
Dead Presidents, or the Players Club. In Too
Oh,
Deep, Fresh, Dead President, or the Players Club. One got to go.
maybe
Now, Reed,
Fresh.
have you seen Fresh? Do you remember
I've
Fresh?
seen it, but I'm maybe Fresh.
Okay.
Not that maybe it might be more into deep.
Now, Fresh, man, I almost forgot about this movie. And then when I came up and saw this, I had to go back and look at it. I was like, yo, Fresh was good, man. The little boy played both sides of everybody. Samuel L. Jackson was in that movie.
Yeah.
The light skinned brother, what's his name? Oh my God. I can't remember the brother's name. He's played in everything. He played in School Days. He played in all kind of. But the way he played everybody said, man, so and so do this. And he brought his little homeboy in and said, yo, man, tell him we selling drugs for this dude. He had him talking smack on the street. So they went back and told the one drug dealer so he can get him to take the other drug deal out because he was beating the sister up. Fresh was good. Fresh was kind of good, dog. To me. The one movie I said out of this, I like it.
Giancarlo, yeah, Giancarlo. That boy
There it
good,
is.
dude.
Yeah. Jean-Claude- Hey,
I like him.
I like
Giancarlo
I
Esposito.
like Into Deep. I like
Uh,
Fresh.
Fred,
Players Club can't go nowhere. That's a classic to me. You know, if I had to lose, and a lot of people, I could lose Dead Presidents. I really could lose Dead Presidents and not miss it.
oh,
Like it was good, but thinking back on that movie and watching it over and over again, like I watched Players Club numerous times. I watched Into Deep several times. I've only watched Dead President like twice, man. Like Dead President never just pulled me back in and made me watch it again. Besides like the face paint and everything else that every brother did at least one Halloween in their life, that's really about it, dog.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody had the one Dead President Halloween.
Uh, that's a tough one. That's a tough
Man,
one. That is a
it's
tough
hard.
one.
It make you think,
That's a
don't it?
tough one. I may have to go more in too deep, but
Okay.
probably more into deep. Yeah, but Players Club was a close second. Close
Okay.
second. I could have got rid. I
And
mean,
I
it's
ain't mad
good,
at
man. Players Club is good, but it's you know, you know. Bernie
you.
Mac just stole it. He stole it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. They
recipe
going
Bernie.
down for a rape charge, Pimp Daddy. Unless you want to go to jail, I suggest you get away from here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That was that was a
yeah.
good one. I mean,
That's a good. That's a good. One. Gotta go.
grip.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe I need to watch Dead Prayers again, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might just need to watch it again and give it another whirl. But needless to say, man, it is what it is. Dang, I took the old outro out of here. I can't play this new one. Oh well. Oh, shoot. Hey man, it's that time, Reed, man. Hey, tell everybody what you got going on right now, man, and what you've been working on.
Man, just had the album drop, man. The depository is still out there, man. Appreciate everybody who's been out there streaming it. Please, you guys can still go out there, check it out. On the Spotify's, on the Amazon Music, on all of those digital streaming platform and sites. MCXP Radio is linking up with Big Game Entertainment, man. So you guys look out for that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna find a day, have a show, and get this on and popping as well. Man, just trying to stay busy, man. Just trying to stay busy as well. It's just kind of hard. Little man is like about 7.5 months now.
Yeah,
He's starting to walk. You know, being a, I think the biggest thing right now, man, is just enjoying and being a father, man.
yeah,
Just it's crazy. So that's kind of been my main concern. But I do appreciate everybody that's been following, man, and subscribing and listening and tuning in, man. This stuff means the world to me, whether it's 1 or 100 or 1,000.
yeah.
It's all love. So I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, y'all make sure y'all get out there and check out A. Reed, the musicologist, and the depository. And for me, it's your boy Big Game James. You can check everything out here on Big Game Sports Buzz. We're soon changing over to Big Game Sports Entertainment Network, where you will be able to catch MCXP Express, Big Game Sports Buzz, the Sports Chop Shop, Two Birds, One Show, Cowboys Cutting Up, Blurtitude, so J Stock says, still only one episode of that out there. Maybe it's coming, maybe it's not. And and still looking to add a couple more things to the channel, man. So if you got podcast dreams and aspirations, man, holler at your boy. Let me know. We might be able to work something out, bring you in and be part of the Big Game Sports Entertainment family. But hey, for your boy A. Reed, the musicologist, I'm Big Game James. Y'all make sure y'all continue to tune in, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And until next time, we out. Peace.